You're listening to Keeping It 100 with Mel and Bruce, sponsored by the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. What they see is what they'll be. My name is Mel Tiller. I'm thrilled to be your host, thrilled to be with you every single time. And today's guest is exciting. He is very knowledgeable. He's a friend of mine, a member of the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. His name is Dr. Derrick Darden. Derrick, welcome to the show.
Thank you for help having me to the show there. I'm excited to be here.
That's fantastic. Listen, so you have a lot of accomplishments. You are an expert in logistics management. You're an Army vet. You've done so many things, but today we're here to talk about you as an author. And you have written three books, but the one that we're going to talk about today, you call The Enemy in the Bush. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that book?
Wow. The Enemy in the Bush. It's and if I could hold it up there.
Sure.
It's again it's my autobiography. It's a journey that I took from age 8 to all the way up to age 60, and it's a book that outlines
Now that
the
age was
things.
that age was 60, right?
60.
Yeah, 60. Okay.
I wrote this book at the age of 60. At the age of 60, this was one of my bucket list book. But it's it's about me, and it's about me being as transparent as possible, because one of the purpose was in me writing this book was to leave a legacy, for my kids, and then for whomever will read the book also. But I wanted my kids to know me, to know the ups and downs, the irks and the quirks that goes along with life.
Yes.
And how dad wasn't this perfect person. Dad had his internal, I call them battling internal demons, and had external obstacles in his way just to fulfill his destiny in life there. So I wrote the book Enemy in the Bush, and I call it Enemy in the Bush because the enemies are our internal, I call them demons, those things that prevents us from achieving our goals, our
Yes.
dreams, our desires and things. And so I wrote this book. Now the book is 179 pages. I said, wow. I really wrote about 180 some odd pages, 200 pages. But after I went through all the editing and things like that, they just sliced it down to 179. And
All right,
and
let's tell
most
people,
most
let's tell people where they can find the book.
okay. You can find the book. It's on Amazon. And you can also go to Westbow Press. They're westbowpress.com.
Spell that, please.
And it's
Spell that.
Westbow is Sestbow press. And just look up my name, Derrick C.C. Darden, PhD, and you should be able to come up to the book there. But also I have a website. It's called the Enemy in the Bush.com. And there you can go and you can look at, I have an excerpt there, and also you can order the book from that website there. So it's many ways to order the book, and on that website you can actually drop me a note or something like that, and I can and I could respond back to you there.
All right, so let's get down to the meat of the book. Let's talk about some of the things that you learned on your 60-year journey.
A lot. A
Okay.
lot, a
All right.
lot.
Yeah.
All right. So the book, and it's written in two parts. The first part is my journey from what I could remember, probably age 8 all the way up to age 60. That was when I was in the military. And then the second part of the book outlines the principles. These principles here, I call them 5 essential life principles, and then these principles help me to sustain to sustain me, to help me to navigate through those 60 years of living on this planet there.
All
And
right.
so,
Listen, that's exciting, and I know that the listeners are saying, "Okay, I'm listening to this PhD. I'm listening to this guy who is an Army vet. This guy has accomplishments on top of accomplishments on top of accomplishments, and there are 5 principles that helped him get there. Please share those principles with us."
okay. So the first principle here is about your attitude. And I say this in the principle is your attitude determines your behavior, your direction, and your ability to successfully navigate through any situation in life. And the key to success and ability lies in one's attitude. It is not when things are going well, but during those difficult times, that attitude makes all the difference in the world. I like what Zig Ziglar said is that your attitude determines your altitude.
Yes.
And so in that chapter where I talk about the attitude, I talk about too the law of sowing and reaping. You sow an attitude, you reap an action. You sow
I want
those.
to just stop on that. I want to stop on that just a minute. Sow an
Okay,
attitude, reap an action.
you action. Yeah.
Sow an attitude,
So you
reap an
sow
action.
you just right. You sow that action there because of the fact that that attitude, your whole mindset, Mel, your whole mindset comprised of your attitude, your behavior, and then that behavior manifests in the actions that that people will see there. And of course those actions brings out the results. So
Yes.
whether they're good results or whether they're bad results there, but it all starts from that attitude. So I tell a story about my first job, and so my first job working in a utility company, company, and so I was on a 5 month probationary period, and I tell you, 4 months and like 25 days, they called me in the office and they fired me.
Oh
And
wow.
I said, well, why are you firing me? I done great. I done everything that I needed to do. This was my first job. My first job. It was a very good job. And so they had some trumped up charges and things. And I mean, I could have took the wrong road. I could have took the low road and kind of reached over there and strangled somebody. But no, I changed my whole behavior. I changed my attitude towards that because I said this. I said that this here could be a blessing in disguise. And so with that, I walked out, and 2 weeks later, guess who called me? Uncle Sam called me. and and we had a relationship for a long time. How about that? How about that?
Yeah,
But my
yeah.
attitude, my attitude determined my direction, my ability to successfully navigate through that situation in life, there. Attitude was one. The other principle here is invest in others, not just yourself. And so I talk about there investing in others it's one of those fundamental obligation as a human being, and it benefits not only the giver but the receiver. I like this quote from Muhammad Ali. He says service to others is the rent you pay for the room here on earth. And so
Yeah.
so there there's many benefits in investing in others. Or, oh, I like to say this, is to give back to others, because my mother taught us kids. I have a total of six brothers and four sisters. So I had a pretty large family there, but taught us to always give back. Always, you may not have monies or substances and stuff like that, but you have time. You have your skills, your abilities to give to the next generation and things. So the benefits, number one, is building relationships.
Yes.
And then um I had to tell you a story, but we can go long on this one right here. But offering the time, sharing your knowledge, these are practical ways that we can help people and things. And so I'm not going to tell you the story of how this one young man that I was mentoring and things there, but he was in a bit of a spiral. And so by me just forming that relationship with him and helping him through this time period in his life there, that he came out on top. So just by me building that relationship, building that trust in that young man's life, that I was able to help him over this I call it a cycle. He was in a whirlwind, stage, so to speak. So in helping him, I showed him that I empathize with him. Well, that's crucial in understanding people and their needs, and the way that we can support them is by helping them through these different stages in life. So I say it is make a contribution towards others in that. And then of course, and Mel, you could jump in at any time, because I'll just go rattling on.
All right, let's
I'll
let's
just
move. Let's move to the third principle. I love these. I love this kind of stuff. I do a lot of this sort of thing myself, and so whenever I'm listening to this kind of wisdom, I am busy taking notes. Let's talk about your third principle.
the third principle is about success, and it's about, everybody was talking about success and things like that. So this took me a while to get my own definition of success. So I came up with this one here, is that success is the continuous realization of a favorable outcome, or or an accomplishment there. And I got an A part and a B part and a C part to that there. But let's hit the A part here. The A part here is this: is that success is not about just setting goals and achieving them, but it's about putting a continuous effort towards growth that benefit both you and other people. And I say you and other people because you're not on this planet by yourself. That you are here to help, and it goes along with investing in other people and things. So the in the book there, I write about I write about a systematic approach towards obtaining success, and I put like a seven step process. But you know, the process that I put in there with planning, preparation, practice, resourcefulness, all of that dates back to the Greeks, to the Romans days there, and it's nothing new. But if we go through these things step by step, that we will obtain success and things. So this model, it goes through a decision-making process that involves thought. I mean, you want to be successful, and so some people ideal of success is, well, I get a lot of money and I live happy ever after. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. So it takes thought, it takes and foresight, which is crucial to achieve success. So one should understand their current situation before deciding where to go. I love this song by Diana Ross. It was In Mahogany, and it says, "Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things in life that's showing you where you're going? Where are you going to?" And so here you need a plan. You need a plan before you get started and things. And so that's why that I wrote this in that way. And I said this in the B part of that principle. I said, this requires steadfast belief in your ability, discipline, and commitment to engage in continuous personal growth with a dogged determination. And so there, it's like you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you come here on this planet with all the resources within you. You just got to be able to dig it out, or someone can help you dig that out thing. And it's personal growth. It's not a one-time thing. It's not a just I reached the goal and bam, that's it, no more. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people, when they reach their goal, they stop. No, success is a continuous realization of a favorable outcome or accomplishment. It's like if I wanted to be a teacher, well, I would go and first see what type of teacher I want to be, and then I'll go to the school. I'll go take classes. And I'll get my certification. I'll do what I need to do in order to hold that certificate up and say, I've accomplished that. That's your accomplishment there. But don't stop there. Go further. And maybe you want to be a principal and things like that. You go further. It's a progressive realization of a worthy idea, worthy goal. That's what success is. All right.
I love that. That's fantastic. All right, you've gone through 1, 2, 3. All right, principle number 4.
Principle number 4. God, I love this here. Because coming up, my mother really just hammered this in us, and this is hard work. It's not only essential for earning a living, and I say an honest living, but it reflects your character.
Hard work.
So I did some research on this, and this is what hard work does is and I talk it in a book, and I talk different stories in the book, and of course in the military hard work is synonymous with the military,
Oh yeah.
the army, so you learn if you didn't learn hard work while you was growing up.
Marine Corps, hoorah. Yeah.
Hurrah. All right. So but what hard work does is that it cultivates character. And it cultivates character by building those qualities such as discipline, such as dedication, such as determination. And these traits are essential in pursuing your goals, pushing through challenges and ultimately succeeding in very aspects of life. That's what that without meaning that, because you're young, you're saying things like that, you're around people who will pour in you, and you don't really have time to say, well, this person is helping me to get character. No, when you reach my age and you look back and you say, wow, this person here or these individuals help shape me. And so these traits are essential for to pursue your goals, go through your challenges, and ultimately succeed in every aspect of life. So the Army told me, roll up your sleeves, let's get to work here. And so I mean, I was like, oh man, I don't want to do this. I want to do, but someone told me, they said, well, maybe what they're trying to teach you something. What did they try to teach me? To work hard? No, I know how to do that. I already know how to do that. I don't need that. But you have the discipline. The discipline part here is to put forth the effort, even though that I was sweating. I remember Reforger. I remember Desert Storm, Desert Shield. I was sweating, but I stuck to it. And when they told me, hey, to get this bivouac camp done, up and running, I did it. So it took the hard work, it took putting forth the effort, it took the dedication, it took the commitment, and it took the determination to I never quit, never give up, even though I'm faced with all these obstacles, setbacks. You push through.
I love that. I love that. Okay, let's talk about number 5. Principle number 5.
So number 5 is this: surround yourself with like-minded, and I say positive people. Now, you can be around negative people, but but you want to be around positive people, because why? Your life is shaped. Your life is shaped and directed by the quality of people that surrounds you. Because it's important to choose your friends who shares in your values, your aspiration, and who can positively contribute to your life. And I like this quote. Denzel Washington says this: "Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future."
Yes. Yes.
So your inner circle plays a crucial role in building your confidence, enhancing your creativity, and guiding you towards your goal or whatever you want to attain in life. I like this phrase: iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron. So let your close relationships be your source of encouragement, be your source of motivation, be your source of inspiration. So I always say this: is choose your inner circle wisely. The Bible also says, if you want to be wise, walk with the wise.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. And see, yeah. You see, and so these things, they were embedded in me already, but I needed someone to bring it out. And guess what? the military brought those things out.
I
Sometimes
love
not
that.
in a nice way, but it's
Oh
good.
yeah. Oh, listen, I was in the Marine Corps, so yes, you were being very nice. Yes, the military will bring that out. There's no question. There's
But
absolutely no question. Listen, you've been great. I
uh-huh.
love these 5 principles. I appreciate your time. What would you like to leave our listening audience with?
You know what I say this is that I hope that they'll read the book, and that they will feel my heart in this book, and to know this is that you can determine your destiny. The gifts are in you, they just have to come out of you.
Yes, yes. I tell people you are the creator of your reality.
Yeah.
You are the creator of your reality. And then we start talking about how you create your reality, that which is good, bad, or indifferent. But there
Or
is
indifferent.
greatness within you if only you will embrace that greatness. Embrace
That's,
your greatness and do not let anybody take that greatness from you, because they can't
that's it.
take it from you unless you give it to them.
You give it to them, to them. So
Live,
yeah, yeah. So I just totally believe that what we come here fully equipped.
yes,
The gifts are within inside of us, and all we need to do is to get them out there.
you come
And
here with talents. You come here with skill. You come here
mhm.
with brilliance. You come here with genius. Don't let
Yes,
anybody tell you that you don't, because you do. It
that's
is
it.
there, and all you have to do is activate the extraordinary in you.
Amen.
Activate it. And how do you activate it? You put yourself in the company of greatness. You put yourself in the company of the wise. And how do you find those people? Go to the library, read. You look around you, and I'm telling you right now, there are men like Dr. Derrick Darden. He goes to the same places you go to. He goes to church. He goes to the grocery store. You see him walking around, and anytime you see a guy like that, he is always willing to share. He is always willing to sit and talk with you and tell you how he got to where he is. Why? Because it's not an accident. It is
Mm.
not an accident. I'm going to tell you one story about me. I became the third African American band officer in the history of the United States Marine Corps. When I initially joined the Marine Corps, there were no band officers in the history of the Corps who looked like me. I made a decision that I was going to be the first. I was not the first. I was not the second. I wound up being the third. How did I get there? I made a decision that I was going to outwork everybody around me. And every day, that was my goal. I am going to outwork everybody around me.
That's
And
it.
the results were the results. And anybody who has achieved greatly, they worked. They worked hard. And listen, hard work is often confused with genius. It's often confused with genius. Okay, I wasn't the best trombone player. I wasn't the best this and that, but I just outworked everybody.
That's it. That's
I
it.
just kept working, and that's what Dr. Dodden just told you. Whatever you want to achieve in life, you can achieve it. It's yours. The question is, will you work hard enough to get it?
To get it.
You've been listening to Keeping It 100 with Mel and Bruce, sponsored by the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. We've been talking to Dr. Derrick Darden. Derrick, thank you so much for joining the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's Keeping It 100.